Very good morning, children. I welcome you all to the first EVS live session of 2020. Well, I'm really excited to be interacting with you after so very long. But do you all know me? Who am I? Till now, you must have seen your previous teachers, right? But since you have all got promoted to the new class, you'll be getting all new teachers. But of course, you will get the same feeling from all of us. Okay? So I am one of your EVS teachers and my name is Samragi. So I welcome all of you to the first EVS live session. Right? As I said, I'm really excited to be interacting with you for the first time today because we are meeting after so long as we all have been locked down. But again, this lockdown is for our benefit, right? The more we are inside, the more we take care of all the measures which we have to take, then we will be fit and fine, right? So are you all excited too? I'm sure you are. Okay, so what we will be doing today is we will be seeing what is EVS all about, why do we study EVS, what are the benefits of studying EVS, and so much more. And I promise you that we'll be having a lot of fun in this class, and once we wind up the class, you will be really happy. Okay, now, but before we begin, since we are all talking about coronavirus, okay, things are happening, things are not right. We are all, sitting at home. We're not going to school. So, just a quick recap as to what all steps needs to be taken, to fight against coronavirus. Of course, because we all know that prevention is better than cure, right? So, do the five. Help stop coronavirus. Okay, coming to hands. Wash them often. Elbow. While coughing or sneezing, just do like this so that whatever droplets are there, it gets systemized over here. Okay. Face. Do not keep on touching your face or eyes anywhere on your face. Okay. Then the fourth one is feet. Stay more than 3 feet, which is 1 meter apart. So I'm sure we are all doing all this and feel sick anytime, at any moment. If you're not feeling well, stay at home, consult the doctor, and you'll be fit and fine. Just maintain, you know, do these things, very small little things, but these are going to do wonders to all of us, right? And we will be all safe, and we are going to meet very soon in school. Okay, cool. Now, for EVS, we are going to have this book. I'm sure most of you have not bought this book till now, or but this is available online, and I will also be sharing the link for the ebook. So for most of you who have not got the books with you, you can refer to that website. Okay, the ebook website, and then you can learn from there in the meanwhile. So our book would be My Green World 3, since you have all got promoted from class 2 to 3. So this will be the book. Okay. Now, as I told you, this is the website. Okay. For the parents who must be sitting with your children, can you please either click the picture of this website, or maybe you can just note it down. As we all know that whenever you will be sitting for the live sessions, please be ready with a rough notebook and a pencil. Okay. And this has already been communicated to all of you through your snap homework as well. Okay, so the website is http://2 times www.millenniumbooksource.com /ebooks /again 191429. All right, coming to EVS now. Um, What is the full form of EVS, first of all? Tell me that. How many of you actually know what is the meaning or what is the full form of EVS? Yes, EVS stands for Environmental Studies. When we study about the whole environment, our environment consists of lots and lots and lots of things. So it's the studies related to our environment. Now, why should you study EVS? Okay, whenever we learn something, there has to be a reason to that. Okay, we have to have a reason. So why should we study EVS? Okay, these are very basic things, but at least let's try to understand why do we or why should we study EVS. Studying EVS is very important as it will help you to connect, appreciate, be aware, and make you sensitized towards the environment. Okay, when you connect with everyone, with your surroundings, with your environment, you try to appreciate your surroundings like water, air, plants, animals, so on and so forth. And you should also be aware and to make you sensitized towards the environment. For example, when we say that don't waste water, save electricity, okay, grow more and more trees, protect your environment, that is that you're getting sensitized. We have to save our environment. So EVS helps in you to be sensitized towards the environment. Okay, it also helps you to explore various learning outside the classroom. See, EVS or environmental studies is a subject which is not confined within a classroom. For example, if you want to study about plants, till the time you go to your garden, you go to your neighborhood, to your surroundings, how will you understand what plants are all about? How does it feel when you touch a plant? How does a leaf look like? How does a stem look like? What are roots? Where does it grow? So it is EVS, tells you about learning outside the classroom, how you can relate your environmental studies outside your classroom. Okay, it will also help you to acquire awareness about immediate surroundings like family, plants, animals, food, water, etc. So we've already discussed about all this, okay? Trying to understand, trying to appreciate, connect, and getting sensitized towards our environment. Okay, moving forward. Very, very important, especially parents. If you're sitting with your children, this is for you too, so that you can be guide to your children. As the teachers are guide in the school, you can be the guide to your children. I'm sure you are, of course, and you can be the guide for your children at home. So two aspects of EVS which are very, very important. In fact, I would say an integral part of EVS is humanity and sensitivity. It's a part of our soul, but sometimes in the rush of daily lives, we overlook these qualities. But these are the virtues which, if taught to our children at a tender age, it will help them to create an inclusive society where each one cares for everything. Not only, the immediate family, their friends, their relatives, their near and dear ones, but they will be caring towards the whole environment, which is why, as I said earlier, that EVS is so very important for us. We teach our children respect, share, help, and care, and our efforts make the child sensitive only towards the self, family, and friends. So, why not sensitizing them towards the environment, towards the whole world? So, this is the motive humanity and sensitivity for learning or for understanding or to have EVS classes. Okay, let's move forward. Again, parents, as I said, they need a simple realization, okay, because we are the grown-ups, we are the ones who will be teaching them. So they need a simple realization that even the environment needs our time and energy. Yes, it sounds big and idealistic, but it is possible with small steps beginning at an early age. See, whatever learning we want to give to children, it has to start at a very, very early age. Okay, So whatever we are trying to inculcate, it happens at a very early age. So to make it a little easier, let us identify some simple elements of environment on which we can have an impact effortlessly. Okay, children, you must be thinking why I'm talking about all these sensitizations, humanity, and all. But okay, no, you can actually correlate everything with a small activity, or whatever we'll be discussing now. You can actually correlate to it, and you'll understand how interesting, how important it is to all of us. Okay, okay, some important elements, okay, in our surroundings, which we should be all aware of, and how to take care of them. Trees, we all, when once we see outside, we can see trees, plants, and climbers, herbs, and all that. Okay, so what I would expect the parents to do is make your children sow and grow small plants in old cups, okay, in some waste bottles and pots, which will lead to plantation in your building and also in your surrounding areas. In fact, I would want to share something very important, something very interesting with you all. Like last year, when I was taking EVS class in my in class third only in my own class, when I we were just discussing about that, like how do you celebrate your birthdays? So to that, few children told me that, ma'am, whenever our friends come and they get gifts for us, what is the return gift which we give them on our birthdays? These are the small plant. They used to give the small planters, so that they sensitize everyone towards growing more and more trees, because we know that without trees, there'll be no oxygen. Without oxygen, will we be able to live? Of course not. We all will die. So we all know how important it is, right? So you can also go ahead and do all small acts of humanity, of kindness, and it will be in turn, it will give you more and more trees. Once you grow more trees, they will give you something in return, and that is oxygen for all of us to breathe. All right. So parents make them water the plants every day, because it's the sowing of seeds is not the only thing which they need to do. Develop their interest in studying and observing various trees and plants, their leaf shape, the size, and whatever they want to observe. Let them note it down. Let them come and ask questions from you, from us. Okay, we are there to help them out. Let them spend time appreciating flowers and big trees. Walk from sunlight to shade and make them realize how trees protect and soothe us. Just imagine on a hot sunny day, you're walking, okay, and you're very tired, you're sweating all around. But if you happen to see a tree and you come under its shade, can you tell me how do you feel? Don't you feel relaxed? Is it not soothing? The pure air, it gives you so much of comfort. So this is it, children. This is what we want from all of you. Okay, you are the future leaders, right? Great. Teach them to use paper carefully, as it is made out of wood from trees mostly. So we should, whatever we are using, okay, never, we're not supposed to waste anything out of it. We should not waste water, we should not waste paper, anything. We should not waste food. In fact, give it to somebody, right? Great. Let's move forward. Taking the second aspect, water, one of the most essential elements of life. So small little tips, okay, small little things which you need to remember is when brushing and applying soap while bathing, teach them to keep the tap closed. I'm sure children, you must all be following this, right? Great. Teach them to take only as much water as they want. When coming back from school, instead of emptying their water bottles in the sink, they can empty it in a potted plant. Save, recycle, and reuse water as and when possible. For example, I'm sure most of you must be having, RO in your houses. So whatever the waste water, the reject water of the RO, can't it be used for mopping the floor, for cleaning something? Right? We can all do that. So children, it's your responsibility that even if your parents are not following it, okay, so please guide them. Always give them reminders that, okay, we will also follow this and you also have to follow that. Clear? Great. Coming to another aspect, see the drop of water is smiling. Okay, coming to electricity, we are talking about the basics. Okay, electricity. Teach them to dry themselves off. Any sweat below a fan rather than immediate air conditioning in the room. You know what is the reason? Because you'll fall ill at the same time you'll be wasting a lot of electricity. Switch off the lights and fans after use. Spend less time watching television and more in creative activities and hobbies. Do not leave any appliances in standby power mode as it is a waste of electricity. Microwaves, televisions, computers, etc. Should be switched off from the mains. Even if like some few things, like when you go out of the house, make sure that all the switches are off. Okay. Make sure that when talking about water, the taps are closed while you're going out. So these are small little things which we actually we are doing, but at times we forget. So we all need to set reminders for ourselves. Okay. Coming to the next element, which is cleanliness. We all know a very famous proverb: cleanliness is next to godliness. Why do you think we clean our houses during our very famous festival called Diwali, right? Because we know that even gods like to come to the houses which are very clean. Again, the important aspect here is that we don't fall ill if our things, if our belongings, our houses are clean, because there'll be no flies, no mosquitoes, and so on. So we all know that cleanliness, not only at home, even on the road, our surroundings, our neighborhood, our classrooms, our corridors, everything should be clean. Okay, don't always focus on your houses. It's the entire environment is yours, so do it yourself and also preach others to do the same. Until and unless you take the first step, nobody is going to follow it, right? So you do it and see, rest will be the followers. We have to lead by examples. Clear, children? Okay. Okay, when talking about cleanliness, do not use plastic bags. I'm sure most of you are not. I personally, I don't use plastic bags. Okay. Carry cloth bags. Teach children that when going out, they should carry their own bags. Parents, please listen to it very carefully if you're sitting around. Whenever possible. I've seen some people that even when while coming to school, even if the bags are very light, they parents love to help their children. It's good. I would not say that it's not a good habit. However, how will the children learn to take their own responsibilities? So as and when the bags are light, or whenever you're going out, make sure that you give them responsibilities. Children, you want to take responsibilities? Yes, we all should. Okay. So from now on only, we should learn to take our own responsibilities. Take ownership of your own work. Okay. Use bins. And if they are not readily available, carry the garbage till you get a place to dispose it responsibly. For example, where while going on a drive or something, I've got a little daughter. Whenever we go for a drive or we are going out somewhere, okay, to a relative's place. So if it's a law for a long distance, and she carries her chips and whatnot. So whatever she eats, she keeps everything piled up in a packet. And once she reaches her destination, then only she puts everything in the dustbin. So she's a small child. She's studying in class one. So if a child of class one can do, you're a grown-up child. You're in third already now, right? So we all should do it and teach others as well. Okay, that we should be following this, because again, it's your world. You have to make it clean, right? Okay. Um, Help senior citizens and smaller children throw their garbage at the right place. For example, if a small child has thrown his juice packet anywhere, you pick it and put it in the bin. For example, there's a small baby in your house. Maybe your little brothers or brother or sister you have at home, or maybe your grannies, your grandma, grandpa, somebody. Maybe it's not very like convenient for them to walk every time and put something in the dustbin. So, uh, are we supposed to help them? Of course, yes. So don't force them to do it. You should be the ones who should take the ownership to take care of such small little things. Clear? Keep your clothes, books, stationery, shoes, accessories, and games in their designated place. So, very, very important. Please don't depend on your mamas and daddies, okay, to take care of your things. You all have to keep, even after going back from school, keep your uniforms in proper place, the shoes in the shoe racks, okay? To keep the books at proper places, keep the, clothes, everything. So these are small little things. Your mom, you won't believe how happy your mom would be. You can ask your parents now also, how happy they feel when, you do some of your works yourself. So this is the time, okay? So as children, you are supposed to start doing all these things. I'm sure most of you must be doing it, but please keep on doing it. It's a good habit, so always follow this, okay? And inculcate, always teach others also who are not following this to do the same. Well, we have discussed a lot about the elements, which like electricity, water, trees, cleanliness in our surroundings. Now it's time to have, I think, more. We had a lot of teaching, understanding, learning. So let's have some fun activity now. Okay, what is this, children? Yes, it is a potted plant, right? Okay, I also have a potted plant here for you. Okay, why do I have this? We will discuss about this now. So this is a potted plant. So what all things, or what are the most important parts of a plant? Okay, so can you see this stem? Then you see the flower. Can you see the leaf as well? So here, even here, you can see the stem, flower, leaf, and the roots. There are other parts as well, like we have the buds, we have the fruits, we have the seeds. Okay, so these are the important features of a plant. Do you think without a root there'll be a plant? Of course not, because a plant gets all its nutrients and minerals from the soil. The roots extract all these things and supplies to the plant. Okay, so root helps in extracting all the essential nutrients for a plant to grow. From where? From the soil. Okay, how does a stem help the plant? It helps in keeping the plant straight, upright. Okay, and also in the transportation of all the nutrients to various different parts of the plant. Leaf, very, very important. Without a leaf, there'll be no production of food, because leaves are the green color of the leaves are responsible for producing food or manufacturing food for the plants. So in this process, what do? Is they give out oxygen, which we all breathe in. Okay, another important part of the plant is the flower, the most attractive part of the plant. Honeybees sit on the flowers and suck nectar. Okay, and this is how we get honey, right? Okay, also we make garlands out of it. We worship gods and we, offer them flowers. And there are so many, hundreds of uses of plants. We can't even, in one class, we cannot even cover all of them. So these are the different features or characteristics of a plant. Okay, now coming to a mind game, a quick fun activity again. As we said, features means characteristics. Again, you must be thinking it's a tough word, right? What are features? What are characteristics? The things, for example, um, when you get up in the morning, your mom gives you a big smile. Is smiling a characteristic of a living thing? A living thing is your mom, right? So she smiles and she makes your day. You feel happy the whole day by a small smile. isn't it? So that is a characteristic, a feature. In very simple words, I would say it's the quality of your mom, right? So similarly, features means characteristics, as we said. In other words, we can say a quality or any special quality or a different quality which makes you special. So connecting to this, let's understand it better. Okay, now tell me if it is a feature or not. There are few words which we have for you. Hopping. Hopping are the small jumps which you take, like for example, when you say a frog hops from one place to another. Small jumps are called as hop. Anger. When the teacher says something to you and you don't complete your work, maybe you make her angry, that is anger. Or maybe these days when you're sitting at home, you're really troubling your parents. Do you do that? Okay, I'm sure you don't. Okay, but anger is something when you get very furious. Falling ill, apple, bed, wood, house, hunger, money, Delhi. So these are few words. Now you need to tell me it is a quality, a feature, or a characteristic or not. Okay. So is hopping a characteristic? Yes, hopping is a characteristic or a feature. For example, as I said, a frog hops from one place to another. Then talking about anger. Anger, okay, I'm so angry because of something. Can a toy become angry? No. So it's my feature. It's a human being's feature or maybe an animal's feature that he or she becomes angry. So anger is also a feature. Okay, falling ill. Okay, these days we are hearing from everywhere somebody is falling ill, this and that. So can your laptop or your mobile phone, can it fall ill? Of course not. So can we say that falling ill is our feature, a feature of you and me? Yes. So falling ill is a feature of a living thing, like a human being, okay, or maybe an animal. Clear? Okay, when we talk about apple, apple is a feature? No, it's a fruit. It's not a feature. Bed, bed we make, it's a furniture. So it's not a feature. Wood, wood of course is not a feature. Then house, house we build, okay, out of so many materials. So again, house is not a feature. Hunger, मम्मा भूख लगी है मम्मा I'm so hungry okay पेट में चूहे दौड़ रहे हैं so are these the things okay whenever you feel hungry and these days when you're sitting at home like keep on saying mama now I want this I want that I'm feeling hungry so hunger is our feature okay it's a characteristic which are present in us okay in us human beings or animals money money of course it's a man-made thing it is not a feature Delhi. Delhi is a place. So again, we can't say that it's a feature of something, right? So can you see these pictures? Can you relate it to yourself? Well, I can relate it too. Okay. Now, since we have learned so many things in this class today, it was a real interactive class, children, and I'm sure you must all be, must have been excited to see what's going to happen in your first class. So we are almost at the on the verge of ending this class. But again, as I said, there has to be some home assignment for you, so that whatever we have learned or whatever you have gained from today's class, you can do some exercise on this. Okay. So what you have to do is there is you can make a column like this, 5 rows and 2 columns in your notebooks, in your rough notebooks. Write your names and on the other side write down features. So whatever things you see in your surroundings at your home, okay, whatever things or place or maybe like human beings or any living thing which you see around, write their names and any feature which you observe in them. Okay, any 5 and discuss with your parents as well that whether it's a feature or not. Okay, so that you can understand whatever we have discussed today, that whether these are features or not of the things which you have noted down. Clear? Well, children, it was really, really great interacting with all of you, to see you all after so long. Okay, So till we meet in the next class, okay, we will be seeing you for the next class very soon. Till then, just complete your work. Just try to recapitulate in your mind whatever we have discussed today. Okay, so we'll be seeing you soon. And till then, happy holidays, I would say. Stay at home and stay safe. Okay, thank you so much, children. Bye bye.